YouTube, it's another Esteban special with the P-51D June Nite. 1.2 meters. And Esteban wanted me to let everybody know that our last flight sucked so bad we're gonna do another one. So, which is true. And we're gonna trim this thing. Okay, take off flaps. Relax into the throttle, way over on the stick. Gear going up. And here we go. Nice scale flight. Take off flaps here. The reason I do takeoff flaps is so that I don't stall in that turn. Okay, full power. Ooh yeah, we need some down trim. Out of everything. Here we go. That was full rudder and full ailerons, just to show you the dexterity of this aircraft. Man, this thing is climbing like crazy, man. I have to keep rolling it so that I can get it to go straight. Okay, full landing flaps here. Let's go look at these kids here.
What? Are you being serious? Let me see.
Oh, that thing is gorgeous, guys. Out of the landing flaps into the takeoff flaps, out of the flaps. Still needs more. I wonder if you got a little bit tail heavy still yet. There we go. Finally crested over the top of the... Okay, now we're kind of trending downhill a little bit. There we go. Okay, here we go. Nice little crisp roll. She feels good, actually. That's one.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the way it's performing. This is on 3S, right? 3,000 milliamp.
2200. This is a CP compact 2200.
60C.
Yeah.
3S. Full landing flaps out. I want to show you the flight envelope for this plane. It's just amazingly wide. Look at this. Look at that beauty, guys. Do a presentation pass from the other direction here. Did that make you nervous?
Oh yeah.
It made me nervous too. Because there's, like right now, I feel like it's nosing down quite a bit with the flaps, which tells me that we probably don't have the CG quite spot on. It's close, but it's not perfect because I'm having to ride the elevator. Let's do a dirty pass with the gear. You ready?
Yep.
Here comes the gear. Oh, gorgeous. Out of the flaps, out of the gear, into the tower. Okay, here we go. We're good. Nice speed pass. Okay, let's go over here, Esteban. Dirty pass here. Nice slow flight performance. Esteban, I'm going to be trying to land toward us.
Okay.
Okay, out of the landing, out of the takeoff. YouTube, we're back. You might be wondering why you're not seeing a landing right now. Somebody by the name that rhymes with Restaban screwed up the video. So unfortunately you don't get to see the awesome landing.
It was a glitch.
It actually was a good landing, by the way. It wasn't perfect, but it wasn't anything fantastic. I want to show you a problem. This is normal. This is normal, except this is not normal, guys. Look. See this? Look what happened, guys. We lost the clip. I'm like, Horizon, come on. Seriously? Horizon. Why are clips coming off of Esteban's beautiful plane? 3 flights, right? 3?
Yep. That's it. Just 3.
Or 2? Yeah, 3. 3 flights, and we've already lost a clip. I heard somebody talking about the Viper losing a clip on that. Guys, I reject waiting around on Horizon for this. So what you're gonna need to do is get yourself a drill. Okay, get yourself a bit. gonna tell you how to size the bit. You take the bit, and you look at the shaft size, and you wanna make sure that it's about 25% smaller than the outside diameter, the outside there. In my case, I am using, let's see what size this is, guys. This is a 5/64 bit, I believe. And just for you metric users, I'll put it in my calipers so you know what size that is. We're looking at basically a 1 millimeter bit, okay? So you get yourself a 1 millimeter bit, and you're gonna get yourself some plastic. I used, this is a Wendy's cup. They didn't, believe it or not, they didn't pay me for this video. So you're gonna get yourself a Wendy's cup, and you're gonna trim some plastic. And in my case, I used it. It did work. That's right. No money, Esteban.
No money for riding.
So, that's right. So I used a bottle like this is out of contact cleaning solution. So I keep bottles, yeah, like a hoarder, like a good hoarder would do. I keep bottles, okay? Yes, that's right, everybody. Look at all my bottles. It's, yeah, okay. All right, now that you're done laughing, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and we're just gonna cut a little bit of plastic. Let's call that 4 millimeters or like a 1/4 inch or so, okay? You're gonna cut it like this, okay? And you'll notice that I cut that on the rounded part. The reason I did the rounded part is because it's the strongest part of the plastic usually, okay? It's not always, but sometimes it is. In this case, it is. Then I'm gonna take and I'm gonna round the edges neatly. It takes about, I don't know, about 2 minutes to make this piece, so you're gonna have to film fast or you're gonna miss the whole thing. Okay, so we cut it in a round shape. You can cut it before or after you drill the hole. In this case, I'm just gonna do it whenever, okay? I'm gonna take the drill bit. I'm gonna try to get it in the middle and it's gonna wanna spin. That happens every time you do it. So I'm gonna use this other tool to hold onto the plastic unsuccessfully. Okay, you notice I used a piece of wood behind it. That makes it a little easier. That way you don't drill into your wife's table. Yet another thing you don't want to do. Very sharp X-Acto knife. If I cut myself, every time I do this on video, I always cut myself. Okay, so I'm just using this to cut off that little rim. Okay, you see this little rim here? I'm gonna do the same exact thing, guys. Can you see it on your camera? Yep. Okay, good. We have a live in charge filming crew tonight. His name rhymes with Esteban. Oh no, did I give away your identity? I did.
It's too late.
It's too late. Everybody knows what's going on. So now this is where you got to be careful, because in my case I'm cutting on the inside of a curve, so it's a little bit tricky. All right, so we've got that. Doesn't need to be fancy. And then you're going to take this thing and you're going to make this look just like that clip. Okay, so you're going to go one cut, and then you're going to go over 1/2 millimeter, and you're going to make another cut. And then watch this, guys. You're going to think, oh man, there goes Brian with his crappy halfway solution. I know you're thinking it, but just watch this, guys. It will work. Here, we could actually flip the plane so that the customer could see. All right, see this, guys, right here? You can do this either way. I prefer to do it concave like this, so that way when this slips in to the groove, okay? Now watch, since we're doing this on camera, it's not gonna work. I literally took one out after I did this, just to show you folks at home. Okay, you can use the wheel to help guide it. Look at this, guys. Look at this. And don't worry, if it doesn't look pretty going on, that's all part of the show, folks. Just slip it on there. And then once you get it seated, then you'll be golden. And there it's seated now. So it's all the way on. And that will act as a bushing. And then, like I said, it doesn't have to be, I think I need to get it on there just a little bit more. I'm gonna grab a pair of pliers real quick. So these are just run-of-the-mill, crappy little Chinese pliers. And I'm just gonna grab this and spin it around, and I might even take the plastic and just give it a little tug, okay? So there you have it, guys. This, believe it or not, I know you guys don't believe me, this will actually work just fine to keep that wheel on. You see how nice and smooth it is? Now watch this. I'm gonna put some gravity on it, okay? So the wheel is weighing down. Look how smooth that spins. It's just like the other side, guys. See this? Now look at the other side. Just like the other side. And if you don't like the way that spins, these guys at Horizon put 2 washers on this side and none on this side. I don't know why that is. There's no washers here. there's 2 washers here. Why? Not sure. Take one washer off, put it on the other side. But I couldn't resist sharing that with you, because here's the thing. If everybody calls up Horizon and says, Horizon, I lost my clip, and they say, we're so sorry, Joe Blow from Kokomo, we'll send you another one. Okay, great. Yeah, what are you going to do for 2 weeks while you're waiting on the shipping? You know, they're not going to rush it, okay? So that gets you up in the air. If your wheels come off, just blame Esteban. That's all I got to say. Thanks for watching. Hope this keeps you in the air. And we're really sorry about missing the landing. We'll get you another landing. Beautiful weather today. We had beautiful flights. It was good. It was great. It was great. We made it great again. All right, come back for more. We had one technical change. Show them what we did. Guys, Esteban was OCD in it. Basically, we made one, we put it on, and then we're like, hey, that works so good, let's make a video. So we made a video, and we put it on, and it looked like crap. And then Esteban was like, oh man, that looks horrible. So I redid it. So basically all we did was we just trimmed it a little bit nicer. That's all. And it works just as good, but it does look quite a bit nicer. So the moral of the story is, do it right the first time, and click the like button and subscribe.